I was
She's saving it for the live.
What the hell?
Soccer.
What is going on?
Hello and welcome.
Hey.
Hello and welcome to For One Night Only Friday edition, where we ask the question, how many fingers does it take for JP to be shocked?
Oh my god.
Just one, really.
Just one.
One touch.
Wait, you know the hand from Mr. Deeds?
No.
Is that from Scary Movie?
The Adam Sandler. Oh wait, was that from Scary Movie or Mr.
Yeah.
Deeds?
Is that
Mash
the one?
hands.
Mash,
Mash hands.
JP, did you need to say it one more time for?
No, I forgot. No, I'm okay.
No.
Now, JP bullied me this morning into trying to turn the robot hand into a robot shocker. And I said, JP, that's beyond my skills as a Canva professional. My apologies. But he implored, he's like, I know you could do it. I know.
No. I said it looks like it's easy to do it on camera, just adding one finger. But that was just me thinking out loud in the group chat.
Yeah.
See,
It
even
was,
you said, that means she
Well,
understood.
FONO
You
Live
did it.
is where the group chat comes to life.
That's true.
Damn.
So somebody's getting shocked tonight.
Uh-uh.
Robotically. Robotically speaking.
Yeah.
Joe, is it
Joe just
you?
got shot.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
volunteer.
He volunteers his
Oh.
tribute.
Oh, Joe, don't do this.
Now, just to start off the show, just a little question. Don't answer now. We'll have our answers in a little bit. But the ultimate reason why we did this show was for one final time to answer the question: T1000 or Fisto? Which would you rather have anally?
Oh my god. Well,
Save it. Gotta think about it.
Okay, fine.
Has
I
to
don't
be
have to think about it.
T1000. Has to be Fisto.
Okay.
Um,
So is that the one from Fallout?
yes.
Okay.
Fisto come with attachments?
Oh, Fisto comes with a lot of things, friend.
Let me just say, if something's made out of Play-Doh, it can be made out of many different forms out of that Play-Doh. That's all I want to say about that.
Huh?
What?
JP, we're talking about hard steel, metal.
Well, the other Terminator, he can turn into different forms.
Yeah,
Remember?
but not Play-Doh. He's like always so sharp pointed.
I'm just saying in correlation. Oh my freaking god! You never mind. I'm saying is that T1800 whatever he can do different forms.
You
You
think
know?
he can be gentle? You think like he can like soften the
He can
soft
form
sharp
into a
edge?
gentler thing. I don't know. I'm just saying he can form into different things.
He gigs at Chipotle as a scooper.
See, different forms, different sensations for the booty.
Because, every scoop would be uniform. It's like, oh, that's not enough meat. Do you really think his scoop changes? No? Leah, extra rice. Extra rice.
Yeah. Scoop it up, buttercup.
That scoop is not round.
I need that
But also, we're talking robots. We're talking probably anything in between. Oh yeah, cyborgs, AI. Joe has a very
Androids.
specific kink in this that I noticed.
What is it?
One of the lead ups to this was the movie Companion hitting Max.
Yes.
Like I would like
Yeah.
to know like some of the people's opinions on that movie as well tonight. maybe.
Yes.
Who's going first?
But also, just off the top, wow, robots proving that men suck.
Yeah.
Oh, do you mean that story about? Wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
the movie.
the movie.
Robot country music about relationships.
Also, shout out, I think it's the something anniversary of Brokeback Mountain, the true romance story of two robot cowboys living in the Southwest. Emotionally robotic.
Emotionally.
Why can't I quit you?
Why can't I?
Mm.
Which I think is what gave birth to the South Park classic, Two Gay Cowboys Eating Pudding.
No, they did that
Oh.
before Brokeback
Was that
Mountain.
before?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh.
Trailblazers.
You know, do you think they saw that episode and they were like,
No,
Yeah.
no, they were doing artistic film festivals, and if you've ever been to one, like there are quite a few movies that are just kind of would be like weird artistic films about being homosexual. Like it was kind of like a given thing when you went to like art film to the art film. What are they called? Festival.
Art house film.
I had a stroke there for a second. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
it's okay, you
Wait.
glitched for the sake of the show.
Yes.
We know your
Yeah.
emergency contact number.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, if you went to those back in, especially in the '90s when indie films were more experimental, you were bound to like at least see one movie that was kind of just like really weird and surreal about being gay, like. And sometimes, yeah, the cowboys are like a kind of thing that they like that rugged man thing. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it kind of that imagery kind of works with the that narrative. You know what I mean? With the
Well, it makes sense. If I was gay, I'd go for more of the manly looking man than a girly looking man.
Yeah.
What would I, if I was a gay man, what would I go for?
I think I want a firefighter.
Yeah. No, you're right, because I would have to go with somebody who I know could handle me, because in my head I would be 6 foot. I would be
Sorry.
I would have like a lean
big
cut.
man.
She says this as like
Lean cut.
5'6". She's 5'6".
I'm saying if I was a gay man, I would be 6 foot.
Mhm.
I would probably be limber enough to, slide into the car and sleep in it at
Right.
Coachella, but like broad enough to like carry
What?
lumber.
Mm.
I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, me neither.
So I would need like a 6'5", 6'7" basketball player or something like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Or both
Short.
Michael A and Michael B. Jordan.
All the Jordans.
Wow.
or how about just the twins from Sinners, man? You can just have.
No, that's what I just said. Yeah, Michael A and Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, I thought Michael A.
That's
Jordan was like I thought Michael A.
That's
Jordan was regular
funny.
Michael Jordan. You know?
No.
So too, I was like,
I
what?
thought you were taking
No.
taking both the Michael Jordans. You know?
No, one of my favorite threads, posts, or tweets lately was it was like, congrats to Michael A. Jordan on his film debut. And everybody was like, he's been acting. And they were like, Michael A. Jordan.
Wait,
Hey.
they're not real twins, are they?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Just in dreams.
Yeah. Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
And
Just in thought, in theory.
Sorry, I don't know.
Being that
The one-
sandwich.
companion, the main actress, she has a twin. So that's why I'm asking. Like, I didn't know she had a twin.
It kind
Oh,
of
go off. Johnny, you want to explain Companion?
it can kind of fit with what we're talking about tonight, though. Like you can make like a robot body for the second Michael Jordan, and like he can control both of them at the same time, kind of like the twins that you fight in Cyberpunk. Like, where they're kind of like one person. I'm just thinking outside the box, but like that might be attainable with the
thinking.
kind of robot fucking future we're like heading towards.
Well, just anyway, people will see if you end up watching Mickey 17.
Mhm.
Oh, is it out yet? On
Oh, I
streaming
want
or
to
not
see
yet?
that so bad.
Yeah, me too.
It's not on streaming yet.
I'm still waiting for Alters to drop, the game, wherein it is basically in the same line where you have replicants of yourself to control the whole space.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't that one movie come out, Surrogate, or with Bruce Willis?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one was like where like they you jacked in and like you kind of like had a robot avatar that you walked around. That was kind of
Oh
a neat idea.
yeah.
Oh.
What's Avatar about?
Avatar's kind of the same thing, but like there are actually like regular blue people, but then there are
Oh my
blue
God.
people that regular people can like hack into and like walk around as, even if they're crippled.
Okay, Johnny, let me ask you a question. Are the blue people real or is it a simulation?
I don't care. I mean, I hate that movie so much.
No, because I only watched it one time when I was a kid, and I don't care. But I care but I don't want to watch them. So in my head, I'm like, so he gets plugged into this system. Da, da, da. Are all of the blue people fake, or is he in a simulation, or is he plugging into a certain person who does exist on the other side, and he takes over their thought process?
Okay.
Wait, what?
They made synthetic clones of the Smurf people, and like basically like they were able to pilot these clones, if I believe correctly. It was like the story in the first one with what's that guy that plays the bad guy and everything now? Sam Witwer.
That guy.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Ooh,
And like he's
answer and put it on speaker.
But I think
whoever it is.
I think he's the only person that stayed a Smurf at the end, and then like
but he has a whole family at this point. I feel like I saw.
Yeah.
Are those real family members? Did he actually have sex?
Yeah,
and make these.
Him and Zoe Saldana plugged in their USB hair together, and they made.
Oh my god!
So like, are they real in theory, or are they physically real?
They're real, and like he yells at them because they don't know how to swim. I think it was like the whole second movie.
I'm so confused, and it's the fact they keep giving this dude movies. And listen, I love the aesthetics of Avatar, like the Disney Avatar land. Even
didn't they make a
it's so cool.
Yeah,
because AI, computers, robotics, simulations.
Yeah, Avatar kind of fits. Like they have the mech suit, but also like the kind of fake. Smurf people, they got to be like basically kind of like what an android is, a synthetic person. So so
their whole reality is like, if I unplug this, they're gone.
So,
I thought the land.
No, they're uploaded into it.
Oh, like San Junipero. If I want to be a lesbian in a interracial relationship, I could just be jacked into the the system at some point.
I thought the people of Avatar. I thought the blue people were real, and they are.
So there is an alien race.
Yes, but like they are cohabiting a land that like we want because it's got like all the.
Do they know that we're jacking into their system and fucking them?
No.
So that's like rapey, isn't it?
Not in the first one.
Yeah.
Well, in the first one, like Sam Witwer told them, like, so at the end they knew that he was like a fake Smurf.
Oh my god! Maybe I'll watch it now because now it feels like espionage.
It is. It goes in like espionage, undercover.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, now it's interesting. Before I was like, I don't. So you're in a sea monkey cage? I don't fucking care.
What the?
Interesting.
The movie's basically Fern Gully. Like there's not the.
It literally is Fern Gully.
That's not an original story at all. That's why it pisses me off. It's not original.
I know, but the way they hyped it. I think that's why I was like, oh, I thought this was, but okay. I'm still a Titanic girly, so James Cameron, kudos to you.
Mixed Fern Gully with Go ahead,
Harlem, one more goddamn time.
I was gonna say Titanic is not an original movie neither because they just put in a Titanic. That's not an original story neither. I'm just saying.
What's it based on? JP, what is it based on?
It's like the Notebook put in Titanic in a boat going down. I'm just saying, James Cameron hasn't done an original idea since what?
Titanic?
Exactly.
I don't think he's ever really had an original idea, man. Like he's just kind of he broke big with Aliens and like
Terminator, no?
I think Alien wasn't.
Yeah, Terminator first, I think. No, Alien 79.
No, he did Alien, the second one.
Oh, right.
Aliens.
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 So you only did Terminator then. So I'm just saying.
Well, Terminator's not even an original story, and he fucks up the whole idea. He says that he says that Arnold Schwarzenegger's character is a cyborg in it, when he's not. He's actually an automaton robot with fucking living tissue. That's not a cyborg. A cyborg.
That is so true.
Yeah.
A cyborg is a human being that has robot parts. Man, come on, get the fucking lore right, buddy.
Get it right.
Fucking
nerds. What the fuck?
People see it as such a touch point into cyberpunk, and it's fucking flawed. It's wrong. They don't get anything right. So,
And then you got John Connors, because what kind of fucking name is that?
Mayonnaise.
So basic.
Heavy mayo. That's what kind of name that
It's
is.
like,
right?
what's two names that go together? John Connors?
He's a good Irish lad, old John Connor.
What's his mama's name again?
Sarah Connor.
Sarah Connors.
Great Irish lad.
And then if they remake it and they recast it, I've never met a black Sarah. Connors, the Connors, R.I.P. The show is done now. Am I right? They were AI.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, this was the final. They were replicants. John Goodman.
Oh,
Good man. Good
He's a
man.
good man.
Joe, we're gonna put the spotlight on you a little bit. Joe's the only one who did any homework or any effort, or he just wanted to share his weird robot kinks.
What? Oh.
So Joe, I prepared for you a collage of things Joe loves.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
I love the bottom.
Oh my
The bottom
goodness.
right corner.
What is going on? What is happening?
So I had asked originally if people would submit like
Wait, what?
Hey Leah, do you know your camera's on?
Well, top
Are you
right.
serious?
Yes. They couldn't see you. You couldn't. They couldn't see you. You were in the bottom, but I definitely saw some. I definitely saw some naughty things.
No, don't let us.
What perfect time? What perfect timing was that? Jesus Christ! You
I
really
appreciate
putting on a
that.
show today, huh?
Yeah. It was Harlem. I had to take him out, and he stepped on my computer. Anyway,
top
Joe, if
right
you want
is
to
done.
explain from left to right.
please explain.
Right.
Yeah, that's a Rick and Morty episode with the sex robot where Morty begs Rick to buy him the space sex robot. And then he has sex with it so much it gets pregnant and gives birth to this little alien Grobats or anyway. So he ends up with a little baby alien. After that, you have the leg. That's Transformers 2, where the little robot keeps humping Megan Fox's leg.
Ew.
Oh, I see.
Then the Black
I
Mirror,
remember that.
That's season 2, episode 1. That's Johnny who recommended that one for the episode. And then on the bottom, it's Megan Fox again and Subservience, where she's where she plays the rapey robot.
Yeah, that's
And the
what
girl
else
goes,
that was too much
her
for
lasagna doesn't taste like mom's.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
I love that you picked the picture with her mouth all lit up.
Oh yeah, because the picture you sent, I was like, no, people need to know the truth about Johnny. About Joe.
I sent you the movie poster.
Wow,
Yeah, and I
LED
said no.
lights.
We're gonna go with the the blue light mouth, knowing good and damn well the whole mouth gonna light up.
Damn.
So that's Joe's ideal robot build. Is basically what we're saying. Look like Megan Fox.
Minus the
That's
hands,
it.
though.
And be able to get pregnant and have robot alien babies.
Minus the hands, though.
No hands. You said no hands?
I've heard she has stubby fingers.
No hands.
Oh no, I heard that too. I heard she has like those blunt shaped thumbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the toe thumbs?
Let's see if we can find a picture.
It has toe thumbs, yeah.
What?
Oh, no. You don't
That's
have
what
to.
I have toe
okay?
thumbs. I
That's
think
what
I
I've
have
heard.
toe thumbs.
I don't know,
Here,
Joe.
both
They might feel awesome though. How do you know that?
What?
Ugh.
Yeah, but I couldn't watch though.
2 thumbs up.
You close your eyes. Go ahead, Megan.
Yeah.
Megan.
No, those
Shout
are
out
just
to
things I brought up, like, because we were talking about companions. So I was like, what are other sexy robot stuff? Then the first one that came to mind, because I saw Transformers the other day, not too long ago. It was playing on the. I don't know why it was playing, and then I remember I was like, they had to put like something so stupid like a little robot humping her leg all the time. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's true. She did play a rapey robot too just recently.
Yeah.
And then When I was going, I was like, oh yeah, there is that Rick and Morty where he gets the space sex robot doll, and then yeah, and then I
There's
could.
probably like 2 robots that could impregnate me. The Iron Giant, obviously, for obvious reasons.
What?
Whoa! You don't know.
It's
because he's a gentle giant.
That's why I stopped talking. Like, oh, okay.
The Iron Giant. Have you ever seen him at full maturity?
I have a picture of him.
Let's just say I am Groot. And then Jesse Williams in Detroit Become Human, the video game.
Yeah.
You trying to fix me breakfast and then help me escape Detroit?
As I become human.
That's me texting the group chat. Whoever's phone just buzzed off. I heard
That
it.
was mine. Sorry.
Oh, how weird! I must not be in the group chat. Wow. I guess we have a oh no and a FONO.
No.
I don't know.
What is Phil talking about? What is this?
Is the Iron Giant in the car? That way you can save it for later.
I thought he was just driving around like doing donuts and shit outside people's houses.
Oh my God.
He's not the most aesthetically pleasing, but
Who's that?
Iron Giant?
Iron Giant.
The Iron Giant or Phil?
What appeals to you? Is it
what
his
appeals
voice?
to me? Well, let's just say
Robot shoes.
Yeah.
So you like that old like 1940s
Busted.
like robot look?
Yeah, well, not robot look. Not. I saw that TikTok that was going around, and it was like Jonathan Majors asking why he didn't get cast in Sinners.
I already have the look.
I already have the wardrobe. Yeah.
Bro, that was a good show though that he was in. That was a good show. It's what's it called?
Controversial take, hot take. Did not like Lovecraft Country. Number 1, number 2. Black people stop saying that it's a black show. It was written by a white man originally.
I didn't know.
That's my biggest pet peeve. The books were written by a white man, but they keep perpetuating. No, why do you keep saying that? But Misha Green or whatever did the show, which is fine. But like if you're gonna talk about source material, there is a source material to her source material, or to his. I don't know if they're man or woman. But I've had a chip on my shoulder about Jonathan Majors since Jump, and I could not tell you what it is, except I operate on vibes. And Jonathan, you could ask Leah, Jonathan Majors has always bothered me. So when all this stuff came out about him, I was not surprised. I said, I told you.
But
couldn't tell you what specifically, but I told you.
That show has probably one of the coolest sex scenes ever.
Wait, what?
The bathroom sex scene?
Where they're ripping the skin off?
Yeah, it was.
You know what's a cool sex scene if we're talking cool sex scenes? Dr. Manhattan in his multiples. Because we talked about controlling the twin, but I don't want to control the twin. I don't even care if you're at work as one. Go ahead and send them. When she got mad, she was like, "Are you working?" I was like, "Who cares? 8 of them are pleasing you."
Thank you.
So it's
Why
worth
are you complaining?
So it's worth the cancer.
What's cancer to America? Like,
He didn't actually cause
we're gonna
cancer,
get it
though.
somewhere anyways.
That is
He didn't actually cause cancer. Though.
Might as well be getting pleased by 8 Dr. Manhattans at the same time while I'm getting it.
Yup.
Agreed.
Shit.
Hey.
Instead of drinking the water.
I think 3's plenty.
3? I'm just saying, I would be like, at least
5.
one time in my life, I'd be like,
5.
hey, Manhattan, listen. How many can you break into?
Damn.
I'll take 12 for the evening. Thank you.
Oh, damn, that's it.
We could talk about who else is a cyborg or
who else is a cyborg?
We could answer your question about like which we would prefer now.
Keanu Reeves, no?
I already told him my 300,
Johnny-
800. What
Johnny,
the hell that's from?
Johnny Silverhand was a cyborg, yeah, and Johnny Mnemonic.
Mm.
So he's
They-
played a cyborg a couple of times.
What if he is one, and that's like this is him like just being himself?
Whoa.
That would explain
Idris
it.
Elba was Idris a cyborg in Cyberpunk? I didn't play the DLC yet.
I never played it yet either. I have an Xbox One still.
He's in it? Damn, I didn't know.
Well, they
Yeah,
did a DLC with him in it as a
Oh.
Yeah, he's
storyline.
in Phantom Liberty. Yeah, he's like you kind of team up with him, and you still got new stuff with Keanu Reeves too. So like it's a pretty really exciting looking DLC. I sad I never got to play it.
What was the issue with that game when it first dropped? Because I remember everybody like
It was
not
incomplete.
It wasn't ready. Like they
Mhm.
fucking made him put it out when it wasn't ready, and
Gotcha.
it played okay for like the PC, but like on anything else, like it took like several patches. Like it took it
Oh
about
wow.
2 years to be playable. on
And
the
even that is controversial because I played it for like 40, 50 hours on PlayStation before I had any kind of difficulties. And my glitches were funny glitches. Like my tits would show through my shirt, like my nipples would show through my shirt in the game. That was a funny glitch. And then
They still got that shit. Like there was
oh yeah?
one where I was playing and like it would not let me put a shirt on.
Yeah, it would or it would be like
would-
pants,
it would-
but the crotch would be cut out and I'm like, "Oh, I can't go into the open world like this."
It would say I was wearing the
Unrelated.
shirt, and it would say I had the protection and stuff, but like the shirt would not appear on my character.
Or I'd leave a cutscene and my character would just keep throwing grenades. And so it would kill like all the people I need around me and I'd have to reload. But I always thought those glitches were funny, so it didn't bother me. So I've played it through, but I haven't played it since the updates, but I do want to go back. And excuse me, I do want to go back and this is Long Island. That Rick and Morty, the Rick and Morty special.
Oh yeah.
I do want to go back and play it. I just got a PlayStation Portable, so I would be curious to play it in bed now that I can.
The funny thing is like Cyberpunk 2077 tries to be so horny in places, but do you find it hot at all when it tries to be horny, or do you find it just like horny?
I guess I never looked at it as that because I was always just like, how can I get that outfit? You know what I mean? So and then even in the factions and stuff, I'm like, I'm not leaning towards who has the best stats, the best storyline. Where can I get the best outfits? Who can I link up with that will allow me access to cool shit? I don't really. I play for aesthetics. I don't play for. Speaking of, how do you guys feel about meta?
Who?
How do you feel about Quest meta? Is it called that Quest meta?
I got kicked
What's
off of Facebook like 8 years ago. So I haven't done anything except for Instagram since. That's like their AI VR thing, right?
Oh no! I
Yeah,
don't
the
know
VR.
Nothing about that stuff.
Yeah, I that's something that is way too much money for something I have no interest in. So yeah, if it was cheaper, maybe.
VR makes me nauseous, but my husband and kids, they have like whatever the latest Quest is, and Doja Cat has a concert on there. So now I'm like, I guess I'm the future because I will be attending.
You're the future. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I am technology, guys. I don't know how to turn it on. I don't know how to operate this thing. The one time I did use it, it made me want to barf. But I'm into it.
You're gonna get
you do know how
like
to
an anime, and you're gonna have to like fight to like be the strongest in the
Doja Cat concert.
Yeah,
it's like I don't know if it's that's another thing I don't know how it works. I'm like, is it live or is it something?
Or is it gonna be like cartoon, like when Adriana Grande played on fucking Fortnite?
Well, yeah, it says you can get the Doja Cat skin now, and I'm just like, John, I need to use your account, and he was like, to do what? And I was like, Doja Cat concert and Doja Cat skin, and he's like, you're not changing my skin to Doja Cat, and I was like, it's limited edition. It's limited edition. What do you mean?
We have to.
I have to. It's for Doge. And I don't even know how that stuff works or if I will even be entertained, but I just saw it and I said, oh, I have a reason to use that thing. I finally have a reason, but technology in general, it's not that it scares me, but like I'm apprehensive of learning new things because of how fast it moves.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's the excuse.
I watch too many animes where bad things happen to people in VR chats. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I was reborn as a computer monitor.
I was reborn as a computer monitor.
so this whole idea of like having your own little character running around, like, yeah, it kind of creeps me out a little bit after watching like Psychopaths and stuff like that.
Did you guys ever play Second Life?
No.
Like, nope.
No?
No.
Joe, not you? Nobody?
No.
What's Second Life?
So like back in the day, like way back in the day, it was like an online game where it was kind of like The Sims but for adults, and people would live like full on, like you could get jobs.
Did they do a documentary on this?
Yes.
I saw
Like
it.
you could get thrown in jail and you had to do your whole bid.
Yeah,
Like,
it was weird as fuck. And I just remember being like 12 years old, waiting for my dad to go to work and then logging on to the internet dial up and then logging into my Second Life because like I was a bookkeeper and I had to make sure I had to make sure to get my
Had to get
daily
your work
pay.
done.
Like you have your online husband and you're like, oh, you know what I mean?
Wait,
And-
didn't somebody die from that game?
Oh my god.
That's a stretch, I feel. I feel like if people died playing it, it's because they weren't taking care of themselves.
Well, like, didn't it lead to somebody's like death?
I don't know. I know it's about to lead to a dog's.
Okay. I just tried moving. I moved him out the room.
Here's a reminder
Aw.
that at the end of the show, we will be tallying up the votes on who you would rather be anally fisted by, T1000 or Fisto. And this is sponsored by PJ.
You think there's no fucking brand called PJ in this freaking channel?
Whoa. Are you denying your brandability?
I don't know what that means, but like, yes, I am.
It sounded good.
Yes, I am.
Anyways,
Did you guys watch this season of Black Mirror?
Yeah.
wait,
Not
did we finish?
yet.
Did we
Not
finish
all
talking
of
about?
No.
I hate this.
Leah, please put him out of his misery.
Yes.
Oh my god! I'm just gonna mute myself.
Let me. Oh wow.
Now let's talk shit. Now I've never met a dog. No, I'm just kidding.
He won't stop, and there's no escape. And I love him so much. I just also miss Bronx.
See, if he was a robotic dog, you could just push mute.
I know.
Well, you could also just take his voice box out. I heard.
Oh, stop.
Yep.
What
No.
is it? Archaic? Is that archaic? They don't do
No.
that anymore.
They
It's a
do
beautiful
it, but
day
it's
outside,
awful.
right?
It's horrible.
It's a
Listen,
beautiful day outside.
I actually was on Craigslist the other day, and I saw a post that
That's
said,
still on.
"Is it bad that I got my dog declawed and deboxed?"
Yeah.
And I was reading through it, and it was like,
What?
"Hi, my name is Leah, and I'm from Atlanta. Is it wrong?"
Okay.
Stop
Wait,
it.
wait.
Stop that.
Do you see?
Is it wrong? I know declawing is usually for cats, but would it be wrong?
I would never do that to my sweet baby angel.
If I could declaw my kids, I would. No, I'm just kidding.
Crazy.
Stop
If I could
it.
debox my kids, my cyborg
Your
kids.
husband about that, huh?
Well, he doesn't really talk that much, but well, he does. But
Oh.
he
Oh
does.
my god.
He speaks only when spoken to.
Mm.
And that's where it's tricky, right? Because you love your spouse, but you're like sometimes you just want to watch your shows. So you try to avoid all the landmine conversations where they're going to talk more than 3 sentences.
Damn.
That's so no. That's so wow.
So
Crazy.
you know, yeah, you know what I mean. It's not any shade. It's just you know your spouse and you know what gets them talking. So it's like you're like, oh, how was your day? And then, oh, okay, well, dinner's on the counter. and then just stop talking. Because if you say anything else, you're not gonna watch the show Sunday.
Mm.
I'm learning so much from y'all. Thank y'all.
You're welcome.
No.
I love
JP,
reading
what did you
people.
have left to say about Companion?
Okay, I'm here, guys. Give me a second.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
what
I
was that
talking to
companion
JP.
movie about? I still am confused. We
JP.
got onto Avatar.
Yeah, that's why I said they went in a freaking rabbit hole.
Relax,
They went
JP.
into Avatar. Like, no, don't do this. I kept going, where y'all going with this? And then y'all kept going on. Y'all kept going, like, why?
JP,
How
I'm
about
That's how the
instead of
show
complaining,
works.
just tell me
I
what
know.
Companion's about?
look. It's all about JP right now.
No, it's not. Get down.
Jeez,
Please
PJ
stop.
Okay.
Princess PJ.
Princess PJ, go. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
It's
JP,
about
the stage is yours.
it's about a guy that basically bought a sex robot. But the sex robot does not know until later down the movie.
Yeah. It's a thriller about basically
He
you can
used the
order
third to
robot
murder somebody,
companions.
pretty
Yeah.
much.
They
Well,
had
murder is a stretch. It was self-defense.
That was self-defense. But
So it questions, like, I feel like it was a good movie because it brings into question human things that if they were actual human, it wouldn't even be a question. Well, it shouldn't be a question of doubt or anything. So like the everybody knows that she's a robot except for her, and so she comes with somebody who is her companion, and she's like made for him, right? And so then there's another girl there who's like a jealous bitch and basically tells this other guy, like, hey, you can have sex with her. She's just a robot. That's what she was built for. And so he kind of lures her to the beach in a way. Well, pops up on her at the beach and then attempts to rape her. She doesn't know it's rape because she's a robot. So, well, she thinks it's rape because she's a robot, right? Well, no. She thinks it's rape, period.
Yeah, what is the ethical dilemma of this? Because technically,
When I said murder, when I said murder, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about.
Oh, okay, later on. Yeah, I don't count that.
The
It is what it is after that. You know what I mean?
It's all self-defense.
It's all self-defense.
But there are safety features in the robots, but he hacks it so that he can elevate her aggression beyond it's what it's supposed to be, and he can do stuff to the robot that normally you wouldn't be able to because he hacked into the robot's operating system.
Yeah, he upped her aggression and turned down her inability to harm people somehow.
And her intelligence is down like 40%. It was like, what the fuck, dude?
Which is kind of a slap in the face when you think about it, because it doesn't take a fucking idiot to know you're being raped. Yeah. And so there is somebody at the beginning who is raping her, and then but you as a human being watching it have the moral dilemma of
I gotta go, guys.
Okay. Wood and gold. Just in case they were listening. But yeah, I just because I watched when I watched Companion, I was like, as soon as that initial opening scene at the beach happened, I was like, oh, so it's fuck these motherfuckers like it is every other day.
I don't know. Even if it's a robot, like she was, because she wasn't like a cyborg or an android, she was a straight up robot. But like, it was scared and it said no. Like, that's rape. End of story, in my opinion. I don't care.
Yes. And then how many comics have we read lately, I feel, where that has been like the plot consent?
Well, it seems to be a really big, like, because like there's the Megan Fox movie that was pretty much the same as Companion that we talked about a minute ago. Like it seems to be a really popular storyline that everybody's kind of pumping out at the moment. It's kind of like wrestling comics, but yeah, it was done pretty interestingly in my opinion in Companion, but I don't think the movie ever really got going. I thought like it always fucking, she got caught, dragged back to the house, and then like, oh, okay, it's gonna get exciting. Nope, they caught her again. Every time it almost fucking got somewhere, like they just dragged it back to the stale point, and it kind of ruined the film for me a little bit, to tell you the truth. But yeah. I did like the point of it. I did like the actress. I thought that she was incredible.
Oh yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
I hope she does more because she really, really made you feel for the character. I'm always on the robot side in most of these kind of stories anyway. So
well, she was in Heretic.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. That's the one where the Mormon
It's
girl.
on Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was really good. Well, I enjoyed
Okay.
it at least.
I loved it.
Oh, well, we can't wait till you see it because you're gonna, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
No, I'm just saying, you're gonna like it. You're gonna have
She
questions,
plays that naive but not naive role really well.
Oh, so she does the same thing a little bit.
Well, she's
Oh,
actually a robot in Heretic as well.
No,
God damn it.
Just kidding.
He's a Mormon. Like they're
Well, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's
the
on
program. You know
HBO.
what I mean? Like, come on, like a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I want to see it again. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Watch it, Donnie. It's on HBO. You'll like it.
Okay. But yeah, I thought I really liked the ending scene too with the wave. I thought that was a great way to end the film. Like that was probably my favorite part. Really.
That's when the Terminator music kicks in.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. She had the jacket and everything.
Yeah.
She's also
That's what I
in Yellow
This is,
Jackets and
She plays the punk girl.
she was in Maxine and Boogeyman. So she's kind of becoming something of a
Who was she
screen
in
queen.
Maxine?
She was, I believe she was the third ex. I just looked up her IMDb and it said Maxine.
Oh my god, damn.
Well, I know her from Yellow Jackets, and I remember her from Boogeyman because I actually did kind of like Boogeyman. It was depressing as fuck, but
it was good. I mean, yeah.
We're not talking. Okay, you said, and I'm thinking about that movie that came out like in the 2009. Like that's not that movie, right?
No,
Boogeyman was like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Okay,
Boogeyman was the one where like the mom died or something, and
who was the father? Was it Ruffalo?
it was the. No, was it no? Hold on, I gotta look it up now because who was that guy?
Yes,
who was that guy?
From the Mindy Project. The doctor.
Oh, Chris Messina.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
Little man. He looks like he's little, but he probably maybe 5'8". Yeah.
It was a good movie. And even the short story, the Stephen King short story, it was really good too.
That's true. That was a Stephen King, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Another good adaptation for him now. Like he's on a roll. I think this is a better run of good adaptations than he had in the 90s.
Hold on now. Let's not go over. The 90s was really great for its own era. The Langoliers, amazing movie.
Yeah, Cousin Balky tearing the paper to like ease his nerves. Just like, yeah, the Langoliers is a fun fucking movie.
There was a fucking toss to on the last episode of Matlock or the episode before last where Kathy Bates more or less looks into the camera and is like, you being held a prisoner, being held captive isn't all that great or something like that. And I screamed. I was like, Kathy, you stupid bitch.
I'm trusting that lady around my ankles, man. Like that traumatized me. Like
so Misery is one of my all-time favorite movies. I make my kids watch it like every fall. I'm like, this is your future if you act up.
What?
Like you have to be careful how you treat people and how you drive and how you drive during bad conditions.
That's true, yeah.
Don't drive in the snow or this is gonna happen.
Also don't become famous. You never know who might be.
True.
But I love that era. That's like my favorite era of Stephen King is probably like Dolores Claiborne, Misery,
Did
Needful
Rose Red come out
Things.
Rose Red didn't come
That
out
was
during that
after
time, right?
a little bit after.
Okay, some of the century. Anyway.
Let's talk. We're talking about good Stephen King.
What was the one with Ron Perlman where he was the evil sheriff chasing them around? Like that was all right. No.
I think I'm gonna let JP keep making noise. My husband just watched that Hellboy movie. What's it called?
Oh,
Crooked Man.
Crooked Man. And he really liked it, and he was like, he doesn't keep in touch with like pop culture to where he would know what people are saying about anything. And so he was like, after I watched it, I was reading the reviews and it wasn't that good. He was like, but I really enjoyed it and XYZ. Like he is a big comic guy, but he just doesn't keep in touch with current events or nothing like that.
Well, I'd have to agree with him.
Yeah.
And he said, no, that's what I
Probably
said.
enjoy things
I
more
said
that
all
way.
of my nerd ass comic friends loved it. So I'm surprised. I was surprised that there was negative reviews. He was like, oh, see, that's all you had to say. Now it makes sense. And I was like, oh, you trust my friends? He was like, no, I trust that you said my nerd ass friends who said, and I was like, oh, okay. Because I remember when y'all was talking about it, I was like, I didn't hear nothing bad about it.
Yeah.
No, well, I didn't even bother going to look at reviews. I could care less.
I think he went after he watched it because
Yeah.
he didn't even know it was out. Like he randomly saw it on Hulu and he didn't even know.
Hulu now, cool.
It's on Hulu now, yeah.
Oh, so I hope more people watch it because it really is a fun fucking movie.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna say it's as good as the Ron Perlman ones, but like it's almost on its own merit, and as like an actual adaptation of like a Hellboy book.
That's what he said. He said he liked it because it felt true to the source material, like in the horror of it and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, it was one of the closest ones since Sin City, like adaptation from.
And what's the name of the actor? Jack Casey.
Yeah, Jack Kesey.
Yeah, I thought he did a great job as Hellboy.
I thought
because like I'm a cool mom nerd, but like my husband John is like a fucking nerd, like worse than y'all. Like he's I hope he's not watching this.
I've seen his videos. He's not that much of a nerd, but okay.
What do you mean?
Okay,
what are his videos about?
Video games,
but they're not that
and limited edition
whatever.
Based on those video games.
He like deep dives like games from like 1946. Like,
oh, I love his voice. It's so gentle, smooth.
You know what's crazy? Like, right, he's from South Central, born and raised. People always ask me, why does he sound? Because he sounds country. He sounds like Dave Chappelle. And people always ask me that, like, why does he talk like that? And I'm like, I think he was raised by his grandmother who was from Arkansas, but he was born and raised in East LA or South LA. So like his voice and technicality would be closer to like, have you guys heard Ryan Coogler speak recently?
No.
So there have been full breakdowns by like Vulture and other like sites like that breaking down his accent. Like, oh, y'all didn't know that he spoke like he was from the Bay? And it's so funny to me because somebody sent that to me and was like, hey, can you forward this to John? I said no. He knows he sounds country.
The Bay. Okay. What is the Bay in reference to?
Oakland, California.
California.
Okay.
California.
So that's one I thought of. Okay.
But he talks like he's kind of how can I say this in a way? This is not going to make sense to some people, but he talks like he's like loked up, and it is like a Bay Area, like Southern California way that Ryan Coogler speaks. And so some people might misconstrue that for not so pleasant terms that some might call it, but that's just how people talk there. And so like I just but I did see these articles that were like breaking down the influence of Southern lingo on like modern Los Angeles vernacular and Bay vernacular. I thought that was funny because John has just spoken like that his whole life with no breakdown.
Question. So what about a friend of mine says crayon?
Okay.
No, they say
I've heard crown.
Crown. That. They were saying it like that.
Crown.
When they said it, I was like, "What the hell are you from?" I was like,
or some people, or like people from that area, they'll be like, if they're saying itchy, they might say ichi. It's just like it's like a California. If you're from a certain areas, it's just you pronounce things.
I call it crowns, man. Like
crowns.
Crowns. Like you're a fucking king and wear it on your head.
Yeah.
How we said it like in Northern California and Modesto, man. Everybody call them colored crowns.
Yeah. And see, I would not have heard you say that if you hadn't pointed it out.
Yeah.
Because it sounded normal to me.
Yeah, crayon.
Okay.
Now Leah in the Southern Baptist area she's from, She calls them crayons.
I call them crayons. Crayons.
She calls them crayons.
Oh,
crayons.
crayons. Okay,
No, I
yeah, my
don't.
friend says it like that, crayons, and I was like, "What? How southern
Crayons.
are you?"
Crayon.
She calls them
Wow.
Crayolas. Y'all got them Crayolas in?
You know I don't.
Sad.
Gotta rep that name brand shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, this is Crayolas anymore.
Big ballin' with the Crayolas.
But you know what's crazy is it really makes, as a parent, and somebody who's been around the block, when people buy their kids like what is the brand? Rosart or Crazy whatever the fuck.
Yeah, you don't want.
I'm like, you do know that you could get Crayola crayons for like 60 cents.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, you don't have to buy the off-brand stuff because it does not color the same. And my daughter will tell me 500 times a year how it does not color the same as a Crayola, or even she's bougie now. She's moved on to the what's the one right above Crayola?
Oh,
Prisma?
Yeah, Prisma.
Yeah, Prisma.
Yeah.
Oh shit, really? Wait until she gets a favorite Castile. Wait until she gets a favorite.
Oh no,
Castile.
please no. She does have some oils in that.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's an artiste.
Oh
Oils
shit.
are
Okay.
nice.
What's
up?
She's also a robot.
Sounds about right.
If you guys had to pick, I'm just kidding.
What?
If you guys
What?
had to pick that either animals or kids would be robots from here on out, which one would it be?
Animals. They will forever live with. Oh wait.
Whoa, you say that in front of Freya?
How dare you?
How dare
The
you?
mom's all like, fuck this. Freya's like, fuck this. I don't need this.
She was like, you don't want to look at a robotic cat asshole.
That's right.
Would
They think
robotic
they-
animals still go poo, or would you need that for normalcy, or would you eliminate it?
No, I would eliminate it.
Eliminate
would
it?
Eliminate it.
I would
Is that
eliminate
for
that
the,
and the nipping.
nipping.
The puppy nipping.
Harlem's in the other room writing this down, like, okay, bitch, nipping
Right under me.
and shitting.
Yeah.
Oh, he's right under you? Let me say
Yeah, I
something
had
to him.
to-
What the fuck are you doing?
He wouldn't shut up. I took
like
him
to speak to him
outside.
in Scooby-Doo.
Aw.
He's sitting here. I hope he
But-
calms
but-
down.
In regards to companion, if let's say Pat died and I was wealthy enough, I'd order myself another Pat.
Another
Aw.
Pat?
Aw.
Now,
Yeah.
I've heard that's unhinged.
Why?
I saw this clip. I don't follow them. I don't watch.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw this clip of Chloe and Lamar reuniting. And Lamar saying he has a sex doll that looks like Chloe. And she said that was sociopathic behavior.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
if,
right.
if she's still alive, yeah, for sure.
But not fuckable.
not
Don't say
fuckable.
that.
Like, they're not together, so.
It kind of reminds me of that episode of Black Mirror with
Yeah.
Donald Gleason, where like he has like the memory like android made of him, and like
Mhm.
he ends up like stuck in the attic for the rest of his life because he's just
Oh.
kind of the old picture.
Mm.
I don't know.
Well, even that new
one.
episode, the common people, the one with Rashida
Oh.
Jones, even that is more or
Oh,
less that.
stop.
He was just borrowing
God.
time with her.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just.
But I mean,
oh.
I've never been in love with somebody like you love your wife, so like I have no way to
No.
really comment about
I
that.
don't know. I'm 47. I don't have kids.
Not yet.
I'm not gonna meet someone.
Would it
else
be
and-
more of a comfort thing?
Yeah, because like I don't do much anymore. Like it's just.
Would
me
you
and
program her to do things she doesn't do now?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, wash the dishes. Joe, you're fucked up for that. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
She already. she already.
Wash my car.
She already
Wow.
watched it.
Jesus.
She already
Take
does
my
it.
clothes out for work, bitch. Sometimes
Get out of here.
No,
you program her to make the best sandwiches.
I would program her not to wash my clothes anymore.
Okay, you don't like it?
Because,
That's
no, because she doesn't separate anything. Everything's in
Oh.
hot water into the dryer, and she
Yes.
fucking shrunk
Sorry.
some of my fucking.
Yeah, that
favorite
sounds like me.
t-shirts.
I don't care. I will put
Some
it
of
in
my
the
favorite
washer and then
t-shirts
put it in the
fit
dryer.
just right, and now I had to throw some of them out because they don't fit anymore.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sorry.
She wouldn't
Sorry.
be allowed to do my laundry anymore.
So
My-
listen,
like,
RoboPat, if you're listening, take note.
My last one was
Because
like
you have to plug them into the internet when you first get them. So your new robot Pat is gonna go through all of the things you've ever said online.
Damn.
Scrape that data.
Oh, damn. That'd be a good story, actually.
Thank you.
I'd have to pick an age though.
Oh, you know what? What be messed up? How old were you guys when you guys got together?
20. It was 23.
So you said 19, Pat.
Oh my god.
The body of 19, Pat. The maturity of 40, Pat.
Oh no.
Well, no, I'd probably want maybe early 30s, Pat, or mid 30s, and younger Pat, because as you get older, you're not as wild.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then we'd have to break into the code for her in her honor.
I mean, you can. It's like you play with the settings,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Like on Common People, put her pleasure all the way up, so just one touch, and you think you're a fucking demigod. You're like, I please that robotic Pat.
No. I gotta tell you, that is annoying. I've dated a girl once where it was like within 20 seconds it was over.
Oh my god. Poor
So
girl.
like we would do it and she would come like 3 or 4
poor
times.
girl.
And it's kind of like it's self-defeating because you don't really it's like you don't feel like you're doing anything.
like just a simple kiss.
I'm like,
oh god. I was like, all right.
I'm like, if the breeze comes
JP,
in right,
do the sound again, the sound effect.
if the window's open and the breeze comes in right, are you gonna come?
Yeah.
I mean, it was crazy. This girl would come at almost nothing. It was insane.
She leaves a comment on the video.
Was it a one and done situation?
Yeah.
Like you couldn't keep going?
It was.
Yeah. Was he?
Yeah, for sure. Well, she'd keep going till I finished. That's why it would happen so often, where it would be like 3-4 times. Sometimes it was crazy.
Joe is a Stepford hubby. Joe
is a Stepford
hubby.
Oh my god! Someone asked today.
Were we
sugar mama?
JP, you wouldn't know what to ask for, and that bothers me.
What?
You know what I mean? You wouldn't know what to ask for from a sugar mama.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He's too. JP is too. I don't want to say you're not naive, but or not nice, but you're too. You would not. I don't feel like you would be comfortable asking for what you're want from a sugar mom. Yeah.
Oh no, but just someone thinking that, I was like, oh no, I don't. Have
and see, I don't know what about you would make anybody think that, because you're such like a.
Because I go out and eat food.
He's an eater. He's an eater.
And it's good food,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Who's moving furniture now?
That's Leah. That's Leah. She moving her dog on top of the.
I'm trying to block my bed with chairs so he doesn't hop up, because he won't let me keep him I can't keep him in the crate right now because he.
Why don't you mute us for a bit while you're doing that?
If you had to roboticize one body part, what would it be?
A hand.
JP, get the fuck out of my house.
I'm sorry,
which one, hand. Left or right? Left or right?
Oh shit!
Like if you lost an appendage and you had to replace it with a robotic appendage?
Yes.
To do it,
sure.
Or just do it because they had the technology to, like RimWorld. There's a game called RimWorld where you could autonomize any part of your body.
Like Ghost in the Shell,
RimWorld,
man. Like if I could have like robot hands, I'd be like just like Juan. Hell yeah, man.
My eyes.
Be able to play guitar hella good. I could draw.
I would do my eyes.
Okay. Like Dishonored enhanced eyes. That's what they say all the time.
I could like zoom like far away. Like you could do a lot of stuff if you had.
Unless somebody pepper sprays you, but yeah.
Yeah, they're not real eyes.
Robot eyes.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Fuck. Robot eyes.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I do eyes.
We just.
Joe's like Mr. Bato in Ghost in the Shell. He got the little robot eyes, man.
Oh yeah.
I would be worried about my eyes showing me too much though. Like I'm on a date and it zooms in on the pores, and I'm like, oh, I'm tryptophobic.
Yeah, but you control them. If you zoom in, it's because you wanted to zoom in, Al.
Yeah, but like I've been drinking on the date and I can't control it.
What?
What?
No.
Let me live my fantasy and y'all can live yours.
Yes.
So what body part would you do, Al?
Probably like the stomach.
Ears.
The whole like the whole IBS, the whole intrauterine. I would get rid of all of my stomach parts and just have something automated, because when I tell you, I'm so tired of not enjoying food.
That's what I was gonna say. So you could just go like fucking on all the spicy shit you'd want, or
yes, that's brilliant. Oh my god, yes, I want that.
That is.
I feel you. I didn't think of that. That's a good one. Yeah.
I mean, if that was even, oh shit, dude, listen. The amount of salsas I would try, because even now I'm limited to things I already know how it affects me, because I'm afraid to like the newest thing that I've tried where I branched out on was like truff sauce, and it's too expensive for me to keep buying, so it's okay. I'm like, I can't keep buying you. You're like $20 a bottle. Goodbye. Delicious as hell, but no way.
Yeah, if you ask yourself that question when you're in your 20s and you ask yourself that question when you're in your 40s, you're getting very different answers.
Oh, right? Yeah, because if I was 20, I'd be like, oh, I'd have like robotic tits that shoot out confetti.
Confetti.
Why? Because it would make motherfuckers feel good about themselves, right? Because you're like, oh, you did it so good.
Oh, you did such a good job, babe.
So when you come, when you come.
Yeah, it's like congratulations, you made me come.
That's when you actually know, you know. Instead of asking like,
but as a 35-year-old, what can I do to alleviate my heartburn? What can I do to alleviate my GERD?
Fireworks shoot out of your ass.
Yeah. Exactly. Or I'd have like a solid steel throat or something. But I'm 35. Just what can I do to make my day easier to not go to sleep and throwing up in my mouth?
Or how can I just enjoy simple things?
Yes. Hey, I miss eating rice without it coming back up. So you know,
the rice, friend.
Girl, rice. Rice is everything.
Rice.
Leaves,
what's in
lettuce.
Rice you can.
No, it's just with. So I have like IBS. I have GERD as well.
Yeah.
But with my GERD, it's like it doesn't matter what I eat. Salad, which is like my go-to. Not even in like I'm health. No, I just like salads. But like I can't eat salads, greens, spinach. It comes back up almost immediately. So I have to pick and choose.
Your battles. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, when I get like, if I were to get a Chipotle bowl, I would be like, hey, heavy, just chill. Well, it's gonna come up anyway, so you know what I mean.
So heavy everything, and I will suffer.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, but especially on the sour cream, because you know what, I'm dying anyways.
Yeah.
Let it swim in it. So the cabinets that we were looking at were 4x4x6.
Yeah. Old hardware.
Where's?
Oh, dude, my boss absolutely just walked in. I was like, I gotta go.
Damn.
Bye.
I mean, that was good at playing the tidbit for a bit.
But
So
now
what
I'm
I missed? What
interested
you guys
in.
talk about? Robots?
Well, no,
Yeah,
ironically,
well,
we were talking about customized cabinetry.
Oh my
Mhm.
god!
And
Wow.
I didn't expect that.
the manufacturing of such
Yeah.
things.
Mhm.
mm,
Also,
Oh,
420.
ask,
Happy
ask.
420 in
oh,
passing.
happy birthday!
Thank
Oh
you, thank you
wait,
You're welcome.
guys.
oh, I thought you meant like
You're
right now.
welcome.
I was like, happy birthday!
Aw.
Also, Amanda's been married for quite a while too. So
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
20 years this year. 20
20
years this year.
years, yeah.
Um,
So
Wow.
yeah,
if your husband died, would you get a companion replacement of him?
yeah.
No,
Oh
Oh.
damn.
let's get
Okay,
someone
what's
better.
different answer?
Oh. Oh
What's different
dear.
answer?
Now's
Oh my
the
god.
time to experiment.
Mm.
Oh dear.
She
Oh
said she'd
dear.
get the Latin heat. She'd get her a Pedro Pascal.
With the add-ons, don't forget those add-ons.
Yeah. What kind of add-ons would it be? Would it be fictional characters or would it be like
Skin kiss.
because
Skins,
I would
different
absolutely
variants.
I would add on a Joel add-on to my Pedro Pascal and I'd be like, just be a little brooding, be a little brooding and a little violent.
Oh my god.
And protective of this pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be the
Oh.
weird thing when we actually have
He's a
those,
daddy.
the weekly uploads and stuff and the DLCs for him.
Yes.
Like, you can buy the Spider-Man DLC for your
Mhm.
companion partner.
Yes.
Flop around the ceiling and like
Yes.
Spider-Man contortion shit
Mhm.
in bed. Hell yeah.
That's a contortion. You know what? I'd leave the Spider-Man DLC for the youngins. I don't need all that acrobatics. No, I'm good. Give me the real Matlock update. You know, solve some crimes and then go to bed eating ice cream together in bed.
See, that sounds perfect.
Yeah.
That needs to be
Like,
a show.
crime fighting, ice cream.
Robot detectives.
Mhm. Watch us some Survivor couple episodes.
No, you
See,
guys
there you
your
go,
own
man.
like show on the Travel Network where you guys bust fucking debunk things and shit together.
What?
You know, yeah, I can see Ellen the Robot Detective like debunking shit, you know what I mean, on a like Travel Channel show.
But like him traveling and me at home, like
Yeah, like the
that looks right. Me Googling, that sounds right.
Oh yeah, you could have like a feed from his eyes to your computer.
Mm.
That's so.
What if he died on the scene? And they're like reacting, I'd be like, so I mean, it's me ordering a new one.
Aw.
So Romano 1.0 is gone, but guys, tune in for season 2. You're like Romano.
Who plays the new Matlock?
Italian. Oh
Captain
yeah,
Page.
Romano. Well, no, Matlock. You know the Italian, the black Italian Matlock.
Yeah.
Um.
Well, who plays Matlock now?
Huh?
Who plays
Kathy
Matlock
Bates.
now?
Nobody.
Kathy
It's an
Bates.
idea. Yeah, it's an idea of Matlock. The show is actually about a woman who
God.
assumes the identity Madeline Matlock, but Matlock is its own thing in the world. Matlock is like a show in the world.
It was pretty good.
What?
Basis of the show is a woman pursuing something that happened as a lawyer, but she assumes the name Madeline Matlock, but knowing that Matlock is a show in the world, like it already exists.
Oh, so it's kind of like
And-
meta in a way.
Yeah, it's meta.
She plays off it, yeah.
That's interesting.
It becomes an
Oh.
inside joke on the show.
Oh, I thought
It's
I was
very
just
good. I
fucking
will
with
say this.
us.
If you guys have been like avoiding it, it's actually really fucking good. And
is
for
good.
a Paramount CBS show, especially good. Because
Really?
sometimes they play into the
Okay.
procedural stuff too much, but it's actually really solid. Like I am obsessed with this
Yep.
show. It's the only show I care about to come back. Like I'm like, please come back. And it is, but I genuinely enjoy it thoroughly every week.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Did it get renewed for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And it did win a bunch of awards this year. And she even said, she was like, "This is my final show. I'm retiring after this." So I feel like it's a test to CBS, like, renew it or we'll never see Kathy Bates again.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was that great. Okay, I'm gonna start catching it up. All right.
Oh, I love it. It's one of like only a handful of shows that I watch every week, like on the day.
Oh, that Robot Section 1 is coming back on May 15th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that
And
was just a lie, you know.
Well, 5 of the episodes are actually written by PJ.
Princess PJ.
Mm-hmm. JP, any word? Any elaboration?
Nothing at all. No elaboration at all. I hope you heard me.
He said, think Richard Gere, think gerbils, think robots.
It's weird how little that show has to do with robot humping, though. You know that? Like, if you watch
the
it,
new season, new
Well,
robots,
it's called Love, Death, and Robot. There's no sex in the title.
Oh,
look at Johnny. Johnny said, "I stopped watching after the 3rd episode had no robot sex."
I think the 3rd episode of the 1st season is the one that really caught me. That's the one where like the chick's running through the city and she thinks that guy's trying to kill her.
The style of the animation in that is amazing.
Yeah, that's
So
the episode
cool.
that like really hooked me. And then like by the Blue Zima episode and shit. Like,
Yes.
I love it.
That Blue Zima is really sad, but not sad.
And then the second season was great. I liked the whale. It ended up being a dead whale, but like at the beginning, it was a giant. I thought that was like a great episode. Yeah, I love Death Robot. Probably one of my favorite of those like anthology things that they put out, man. Like, so if they're doing more, I'm really down. The 3rd season was pretty neat too. I think that episode like where they're in like the jungle and shit, and like everybody's dancing weird. Like that one was really fun. Like, I don't really know how else to explain it. They're riding horses and like everybody's wearing sequins and shit.
I love that one. I think that's my favorite.
That's what I would have loved. I would have loved if Marvel's What If was that style, like anthology style, where it's different styles of animation for each story, and it would have been cool. But it's just another multiverse fucking show.
Oh, that's what it. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna watch that.
Yeah, pretty much all you get is like Elseworld stuff that they're gonna try to tie in the next couple movies, and then
fucking bullshit.
There was like one good episode with the Winter Soldier and the Red Guardian, though. Like in the 70s, like they did a job together. It was like a pretty fun episode, but that was like the only watchable one this whole season.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so the Winter Soldier, you guys count him as a cyborg? I mean, he has a robot arm and all, even though it's not like officially a part of him. Like he seems to just be able to like go without it, but kind of weird.
I don't know.
I
never
would think
thought
so.
of it. Would you? Well, Cable is right, so.
Well, he's got the techno-organic virus, right? Or like he was able to fight it. So like, but yeah, he definitely has a robot arm. I've never
one of his eyes too, no?
Yeah, he does. Well, I mean, he's got a glowy eye. I'm not sure if it's a robot eye or not. It just glows.
And Blade Runner, that whole thing is right at the
definitely.
end.
Yeah, that's one of the Philip K. Dick with the Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. So that's like one of the big, huge touchstones with cyberpunk fiction.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think you meant Philip K. Dick's.
What did I say?
I'm just kidding. No, his name is Philip K. Dick.
PKD, yeah. He kind of started one of the guys that really started that. Then you had William Gibson out of England, not too far after. He did all this cyber stuff, like with the hacking with your mind and shit. He kind of started all that style of it. And then, of course, Japan blew up with like Akira and Ghost in the Shell. And, like really
that Electric Dreams. They have it on Amazon
Liquid
Prime,
Dreams. JP.
Electric Dream, son of a.
Are we talking O-Town?
Electric.
O-Town?
No, Motown.
I dream
don't-
about a girl that's a mix of Destiny's Child. Just around my some Madonna's well side with Janet
But on
Jackson
Amazon
smile.
Prime, they have a bunch of those Philly Cape Dick whatever things on there.
I didn't know that anybody
that
made
eh,
another adaptation of Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. Like Blade Runner is like the only
Yeah.
adaptation I know.
and
then
I
Boom
know a Scanner
did,
Darkly, right?
Scanner Darkly is one of his. There's been quite a few
Oh.
that have been Total Recall,
Which is really cool visually if you're into that.
Wait,
Is Man in the High Castle his too?
No, it's
yeah.
Boy in a Low Castle.
There we go. We got our one
I'm
episode.
back.
Mom joke.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get canceled one day. But it was what again? It was that Kai and the gas. Damn it.
Not gas.
What do you Man in the High Castle?
Yeah, but there was another one before that one that Johnny said. What one is it? Looking for that.
A Scanner Darkly?
Yeah, no, after that one. It's random. Wait, it was somewhere.
Total Recall at Red Faction.
Yeah, Total Recall.
Oh, that's just
No, you guys. There's only one true story that involves progs that matters, and that's Minority Report. And as much as I hate Tom Cruise, where's Shelley? Where is Shelley? As much as I hate Tom Cruise, Minority Report is that girl, will always be that girl, and is the first movie I introduce people who don't watch sci-fi to. I'm like, have y'all ever wondered what would happen if you were going to commit a crime? If you ever thought about it?
That's you, Al.
I love Minority Report. It's like top 3 movies for me of all time. Top 3 stories for me of all time. Because it's such a cautionary tale. You said, do I like Green Day?
Do you like the remake?
They made it already?
Tom Cruise?
Oh, I'm thinking of Total Recall. Sorry.
Oh, they did a TV show, Minority Report, with Wilmer Valderrama's lame ass on.
Oh yeah, I don't like Incomplete Call. I did watch Total Recall, the series. I fucking hated it. And I think there was another series they did. What was it? Shit.
Oh, Monkeys?
Whoa. That was a little aggressive, JP.
Yeah. Sorry. Monkey's movie was actually, our TV show was actually pretty fun.
It wasn't
I heard about that.
Pretty good. Yeah.
I heard. Oh, but sorry, go on now.
I did. I started. So you guys did an episode on the monkey, and I. You did or you didn't?
On the monkey, yeah, we did an episode, yeah.
So I didn't watch it because I had not finished watching it yet, and I'm not that very far into it, and I know the source material thoroughly, but it was something about putting it on in the middle of the night and then seeing the sleeping bag with soup in it, where I fell asleep right at that scene. And when I woke up in the morning, I was craving tomato soup. And I did not know why. I was like, why do I want like some bisque? Like some tomato bisque, so bad. And I got some that same day and I started eating it, and that's when I remembered. I got grossed out and icked myself and had to give it to my daughter. Because why the fuck? Like, what's wrong with you mentally? A lot. But yeah, so now I can't.
But another show that only had one season, it got canceled, was Almost Human. That Pat and I really liked.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, okay. Almost Human.
Yeah, with Carl Urban and Michael S. Ealy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how you pronounce his last name.
Yeah, he's also prone to throw kids out windows, so I guess that was for the best.
Who?
For colored girls, in case you guys didn't know.
Jesus.
What did he do?
He threw his kids out to die.
Did he?
Like, for real?
Yeah, it was a movie. No, it was a movie, guys. Chill. For colored girls.
What are you talking about?
For colored girls, it was in a movie.
Like that actor, man. I liked him.
Oh, Michael Ealy is fine. He could throw my kids out some windows.
Okay.
But yeah, no, he definitely. Leah, back me up.
I can't.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it was.
Look, Michael, but it's Michael Ealy. It's Michael. So nobody's gonna back. Wow.
Wow.
So, anyways, yeah, in the movie In For Colored Girls, he throws his kids
Okay.
out the
That's
window.
terrible.
Well, she was trying to get child support. So what's the most logical next step? Throw them out the window, I guess.
Well, I mean,
Shout out to Oprah.
technically,
Shout out to Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
No child can't pay child support, right?
There you
Right.
go.
No child
Problem
left
solved.
behind. Just below.
I don't think
Oh,
you pay
God,
child support
Ellen.
if you're in jail either. So
I mean, what's a couple kids?
That's all right.
Yeah, that was a bummer that Almost Human only got like 7 episodes, man. It was a
Yeah.
really
I-
good show.
yeah, Pat and I really enjoyed it. So
Was there anybody else in the cast? I feel like there was somebody else in the cast. Maybe
Inca
that's why.
Kelly was
yeah, the guy from The Office, Mackenzie Crook, from the
British Office.
the British
that-
Office. Yeah,
Oh.
Lily
Escape
Taylor.
One guy, yeah.
Lily Taylor.
Let me tell. I'll tell you
That,
right
that
now.
was, that was pretty much the main 4 or 5 actors, because Lily Taylor played the head of the department.
Oh, Minka Kelly.
Yeah,
And
she-
Minka Kelly she gets a lot of shows canceled.
Does she?
She's
You
a
know who-
WB girl, right?
Yeah, she's a WB
Yeah.
girly.
She's
I
the-
always enjoy her. Like,
I know you do. She's like the Blair Waldorf. What's her
Johnny
name?
would
The
get-
actress.
Johnny would order the Mika Kelly.
Leighton
companion.
Meester.
Hey,
Yeah, she's like the knockoff Leighton Meester of like the.
she played an android in Almost Human, so
So that's who you would base your android off of, with the
Yeah,
legs
Michael.
of with the robot hump legs of.
Oh,
she's a little too perfect pretty, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
yeah, and didn't Carl Urban have appendages that were
Yeah, his
robotic?
leg. He
His
lost
leg?
his leg,
Yeah.
yeah.
And Michael
Wow.
Ealy was his
He was a
his
full
robot partner. Yeah.
Mm.
Do you think they ever experimented?
Mm-mm.
What do you mean?
The
You
input
know
with
what I
each other. Interface, they would say. Like,
You
Like
know, the
Brokeback
opposite
Mountain?
of you and the
Brokeback
opposite of
Mountain.
the classic "You and Me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals."
You and me, baby, ain't nothing like mammals in this
also, when you're reading or watching cyberpunk stuff, and like they refer to their loved ones as inputs and outputs, I find it really coarse. That's like one of the worst ways you could refer to your.
You don't like that?
No, it's there's something
That's
really coarse
like from
about
like a like if you read like an Amazon smut story, that's what it would read like his USB
Mm-mm.
put it into
Yeah.
my output.
What?
Put it into my boy.
What?
just be like, Alexa, tell me your dirty thoughts. Like, see what you do.
Download everything into me.
Oh no, no.
That's crazy.
No.
It's funny that Elle's turning into a robot.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
I know. Finally, a taste of her own
What
medicine.
happened? What happened?
Everything.
What happened? Did I
Life,
do?
yeah.
Your audio is a little choppy, and you kind of get.
Yeah, this time
Like
around, your
glitching.
audio, yeah.
Oh. The thing is, you guys went in on me on FONO group
We
chat
sure did.
about the likelihood of my internet not working. And the thing is, ever since that happened, my internet has been at 0.5% of what it should
Wow, you're really
to
explaining a
update
lot
because
of
it
detail.
won't up. Yeah, they won't update my old Xfinity
Mhm.
box. So I had to order a whole new modem and everything. It'll be here by.
Mhm.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Mm.
Like, see?
The only true believer is Amanda's cabinets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love this.
I'm home now.
Mm.
Okay,
You're
well,
missing a little.
we in the greenhouse yet or what? Because I feel like.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did
Mhm.
we go around and say what piece we would replace robotically?
Yeah,
What?
that's in my eyes.
I don't
Just
think-
Johnny
I
and
don't think-
JP said hands.
Yeah, I don't
Yep.
think Leah or Cookie or Amanda said.
Yeah.
Oh, I said my puss.
What?
That's what I
You
said.
mean
Why?
What part of it?
wait,
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. The antidepressants and my other medication I'm on just takes everything away. So it doesn't matter at this point, you know?
What if it
fair.
malfunctions though? What if it malfunctions and
Well,
then
then
it's
that would
just
be bad for everybody.
all
then.
lubricant all the time?
What? Oh, wait a minute.
Sorry, I gotta leave.
Have to be wearing Depends.
Geyser.
Sorry. Wearing Depends because my
Visor.
pussy's malfunctioning.
That's crazy.
All that noise, like, oh dang.
You said I said get tighter, not wider.
Uh-oh.
Just robotic stuff. Just robot tings. Change your username, robot tings.
Oh.
Did you just spit on it, JP? Chill. Cookie, go ahead. What did you say?
Yeesh.
I guess the uterus. I don't want human parts of that.
Uterus.
Not enjoying
Would
it.
you rather have no uterus or just a robotic uterus?
Robotic. I don't know. I'm sure.
'Cause I'm right
I can
here.
probably get it to play music or something. Like do something
I
fun.
get you.
Yeah.
Something fun.
Would you still have a period?
Absolutely the fuck not.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Would it do like oil? It would have to like
Yeah,
leak
oil.
oil once a
Or you just get an oil change. You would just get an oil change.
You need
Yeah,
a
there you go.
Oh
not
my
a
God.
pap smear and oil change.
Sponsored by
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah,
That's
that's
so
it.
much like a
That's
Did you
Oh,
get the Always or the Kotex oil change?
Let's see if Amanda makes it 3 for 3.
Oh no, I'm going legs,
Amanda?
obviously.
Legs. Everybody's different. That's the
Legs.
Yeah,
You guys,
okay.
I already gotta wear compression stockings because I'm gonna get varicose veins, so I want new legs.
No, that's valid as fuck.
I'm just being
Valid as
practical.
fuck.
Sorry, not
No,
fun.
no.
Because
Practical.
the way I get restless legs from my period, I should have said legs or just whole body.
Whole body.
short,
Whole body.
so
would
with
be
Whole
my,
body.
fun.
I mean, I'm short, so with my, hands, I can just stretch out. Like
JP.
Inspector Gadget. And also,
Oh my
my
God.
fingers can keep going long too as well. Everything in my
JP,
hands can be
please.
electric. Well, I know that's what they would say. Please, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Like in the robot anime, it's like the fingers open up and like you have like several like
Exactly.
fingers in it.
Yes, he knows. He knows. Okay.
So
I thought you
you
said
like,
it's the
Shocker.
Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget.
He's gonna go gadget fist.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's
Mr.
money
So,
right there.
so that brings into question, guys. Let's do the answers now.
T1000, T9000.
Yeah,
whatever.
same,
Okay.
same.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same.
Look how
Your
you can just go down
insides.
on it.
yeah.
Look how
What?
easily you can go down.
He seems like smoother and
Yeah,
less.
Yeah,
smoother
exactly.
And kind of
Yeah.
colder, you know what I mean? Like this
Yeah.
seems like he'd be more jagged and like kind of running hot because he's like that old style robot. Whereas the T1000, he doesn't have any moving parts. He's just like a fucking like bit of mercury.
Liquid
you know what I
metal,
mean?
yeah.
But I
So,
also feel like Fisto was built for fisting. So like you could literally pick the, but y'all just want full on swoop 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 swoop. You want two white rice, one pinto bean, one sour cream. Like you guys are just whoop, whoop, like. I feel like
I need
Fisto.
a gentle.
I feel
What
like Fisto.
meal?
Chipotle. I feel like Fisto is giving you pleasure where T1000 is giving you what he thinks you need. Like this is what corporate said is in a bowl.
But
This is what
maybe
corporate
he knows
is in a
what I
burrito.
need.
Doesn't because corporate told him what you need.
okay,
This is how much.
Corporate knows more than I do about what I need.
This is how
Let's
many
go.
grams of guac you get. This is how many. You know what
Oh my
I mean?
God.
Like they don't care.
I'm
look at
just
it like
thinking-
this, Elle. What if like after he kills John Connor, like he
Mhm.
doesn't have any like reason to be angry and kill people anymore? So like I don't know, maybe he will become more gentler. Even though I was teasing Juan about this topic earlier, like
Huh?
it could work. You know what I mean? Like nobody knows what a Terminator will do after he terminates. You know what I mean?
Well, that begs the question: do you prefer gentle loving, or do you want an adventure?
When it
Depends on the situation.
My chocolate starfish, gentle.
Are you about to do a Limp Bizkit sing along?
Yeah.
Because one thing about my boys, they love them some chocolate starfish. That album specifically, and it's not that I play it in the car. I'm just kidding. It is. It's because I play it in the car. And listen, here's the thing. It's my preferred child for it. I don't care. It's 2025. I judge you for listening to Creed still, Joe.
Joe doesn't listen to Creed. He likes Nickelback, the Canadian Creed.
Hold. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking.
What up?
Maybe 6 feet. So far down. Creed a stagecoach this year, and I said maybe I'll go because they're performing with Backstreet Boys and
oh, that's like your dream lineup. Yeah,
listen, I think Nickelback performed last year in the same spot. If it was Backstreet Boys and Nickelback, please fucking believe I would be in Indio right fucking now in my lawn chair and overalls.
The lawn chair.
I would be like, Marcy, come. Because, Marcy went to Coachella. Marcy lives in the, her mom lives in Palm Springs. Yeah, her mom lives in Palm Springs. So I absolutely would be like, I don't want to say her mom's name and expose her, but I would be like, remember how my dad and you were friends? Put me up.
I want to go to that. I want to go to Coachella one day. I will go, and I'll be all like, look at taking all the fucking pictures like everybody fucking takes it. But with my one missing tooth, I want to do it with my one missing tooth. Actually smile on all those pictures.
Are you gonna wear like a Coachella outfit, like all the Instagram thoughts?
Sure am. It's gonna be all redneck because there's one missing tooth.
No, you gotta look cute.
JP,
braid your hair.
I feel like JP. Yeah, JP. I feel is like a car camper. He's like a car camper. He would be in the car camping.
I want one of those really bad because for camping you can just park it out there and just.
I feel like Cookie. And Amanda, like y'all would be chill in La Campagna. That's like where the tents are, like the air conditioned tents. Yeah.
I'm a delicate soul.
The yurts, if they are.
Yeah, I'm a yurt lady.
I'm gonna be one of the. Airbnbs. Do I show up or do I just watch online? We'll never know.
You're right there, like right across the fucking street, right?
Yeah, I'm in Indio, but I don't know.
Yeah.
The line's too long.
Oh my god.
Paying for those guys who ride you on their bikes to the front of the line.
Wait, what?
Because the lines are like 1.5 miles or 2 long. So like you could pay people there who will ride you on their little bicycle carts to the front of the line. And so absolutely, I'm not walking this queue. Get out of here.
That's a lot of walking.
That's a lot of money being spent then. Oh my god.
Like I said again, it was if I had money. It was if I wasn't paying to stay.
Yeah,
and if it was Nickelback and Backstreet Boys.
I'd rather go today.
I'm pretty sure the ticket to this thing is really expensive too. So like, if you have the money to go to this, you should have the money for a rickshaw driver.
Yeah, I've heard it's called like the Hunger Games of festivals.
I'll just go to that EDM
I consider my house like Hunger Games, where my room I have air conditioned, so I consider it District 1. And
wow.
listen. So the living room and kitchen doesn't get that hot. So to me, that's like District 3, District 4. And then the kids' room, my kids refuse to participate in air conditioning. And so I'm like, yeah, that's District 12. You guys are looking like coal miners coming out of your room covered in soot. And
see how you're picking up the words refuse on here? That way child services doesn't catch up on you.
and so like when my kids come in my room and they leave, I'm like, whoa, you're letting my District 1 air out. Like chill. You're about to be sent in.
You are horrible.
You guys are about to be sent in, and so that's how my kids like. That's how we. Oh, like what kind of dinner does this feel like? Like a District 1, a District 3. Is it giving District 1 during the cabbage soup era?
Oh God.
You know,
You,
it just
what kind of
depends.
household do you have over there?
A beautiful, lively one, full of conversation and literacy.
That is true. That is so damn true.
Do you guys know I just found you know how Trader Joe's and like Costco has like the frozen gib bop?
No.
Okay, well they have it.
What is
And
that?
it's like it's like the Korean sushi, but it's like beef, like bulgogi or something instead of raw.
Calm down. Wait, hold on.
And
Let's talk
so
about this. What?
and so BBGO just started selling their own version, which is more widely available, the brand BBGO. And so I got one today. Forgot my microwave isn't working. And so I'm telling Jade, I was like, Jade, I don't know what to do. What should we do? And I was like, oh, let's just throw it in the air fryer for 2 minutes. When I tell you mistakes were made. And I don't know how long we're going to be friends here at this point, guys. Because the way my stomach has been, like, why would you air fry this roll? And I said, I don't know why, friend. I thought it would
that
heat it
noise.
The plane crashing.
Yeah,
We just heard. Yeah.
From where? Who's playing?
I don't
I
know
thought
where the
you-
house came from, man. Maybe
Me, I live by an airfield.
Oh,
I thought it was your stomach, yo.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Wow.
No,
It was my
not.
robotic. It was the robotic
Okay,
pussy crashing.
Shut up. All right. You pussy.
It was a malfunction and a little glitch. A little glitch in the itch, if you know what I mean. The robot girlies will know. Is there any other robot stuff or non-robotic stuff you guys want to talk about? What y'all been watching? What y'all haven't been watching? Survivor this season has been really good. Oddly good. Amanda, shout out to you. Maybe no, haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched it.
It's been like it has been an actually good season, and I think the next season is like a milestone season. So they're like
the 100th year or something like that. How long is this
the
show?
100
Yeah,
years.
it is. It's like the 40th season or 50th season or something. So they're doing
Jesus
something
Christ.
big. And so, but this season has been so good, a social game. So it's been, I recommend this season. It's been exciting. Most seasons are, let's be real, meh. This one has been really good.
Fair.
There's other shows. Got to Get Out of Here or something, Amanda, on Hulu. Amanda.
Oh, okay. I saw that. I've watched like almost all of the first episode. What do you like? Does
Cookie
it
with
get more
thumbs up. Shout out to
entertaining?
you. Do you care about spoilers? I'm not going to spoil who wins or anything, but
That's
I will
fine,
say
I don't care.
it's like 8 or 10 episodes, and only one time do people escape.
Oh my god.
I know, like it's kind of like they build up. Somebody escapes, build up, and it's boring. It's like, okay, whatever. Because y'all could have just sat there the whole time and not gotten out. Yeah.
Yeah, like it was a
the
slog
dynamics
getting
are
through.
interesting. Yeah. I don't think they should have included reality stars. If they had excluded reality stars, I feel like the drive to win would have been stronger by normal people. But because it's a bunch of celebrities, it felt kind of unbalanced because it was
well, when we say celebrities,
well, you know what I mean. Bravo celebrities. It was like a mix. It was a mix of like reality stars and regular people, but it didn't feel like there was enough drive to win the money.
Yeah.
As an individual, yeah. So
fair.
Like, where are they stuck? Like on an island or some shit?
A mansion. They're stuck in a mansion, and they have to try to escape the house without getting caught to win money.
Does it film like Ghost Hunters with like the night vision and shit the whole time?
No.
No, that's too.
No,
honestly, the concept is interesting if it wasn't reality stars. Like, can you escape this house under these terms with these clues, but without anybody catching you? Because there's a bell and there's a siren, and so it's interesting in that regard. But it was never truly fully utilized in a way that felt meaningful.
Yeah, yeah.
If you watch a lot of those kind of shows, like Amanda, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I will say me, like I do, like it will make sense. But the concept is solid. They just have to do a season with no reality stars. It has to be people who need cash.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Righteous
Gemstones, anyone?
Yes.
I never got into that.
Nobody ever told me how many orgy scenes would be. So I'm like trying to watch and get through this series, and out of here to my kids, because in the background it's Adam Devine doing something, and then people hooking up in the background. Uh-oh, is it me?
Yep.
Is it my internet?
Yeah.
Guys, it's Jar Jar Binks.
I finished watching White Lotus.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
So, what do you think?
It was all right.
Friends.
Yeah, it was all right. I don't get the hype for it, but I mean, it was pretty good.
What season did you like the most?
They all had their lows
back
and
at
highs.
a time where.
So, but I did like what's her name? The girl from Sex Education in this most recent season. What's her name? The one
Gillian
with
Anderson?
the teeth. The one with the teeth.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she was super good. I thought she was adorable. I loved her in this season. I'm happy they brought back the wellness girl. Like, she finally got hers in the end, which is good.
Rothwell.
Yeah. Although I don't like.
How do you feel about the creamer?
The cream? Who's the cream? Oh, the.
How do you? The creamer drama, which was my favorite part of the whole.
The creamer drama.
Well, because the pina colada had a pina colada coffee mate.
Yes.
That had dropped in real life, and they didn't tell Coffee Mate the implications of a pina colada flavored.
Okay, I didn't know about that.
I didn't know about that either.
It came out months ago, that's why, and so it was kind of like a little LOL at the end. If you knew, you knew.
Okay,
you've been drinking it this whole time.
Good marketing.
Yeah. And Coffee Mate tweeted awkward on the final episode.
That's good. That person should get a raise that's working over there.
Yeah.
Turn it, take something that could be to your advantage, right? Flip the script, like make it almost like you're in on it.
Can we talk about something you guys have never told me before and I'm offended?
What?
The Accountant.
What about it?
The movie?
It's good.
Ben Affleck, right?
The one with Ben Affleck, right?
Yeah, it's really
so
good.
Nobody tells me this, and then I see a trailer that's like, this time he's bringing his brother.
What?
And I screamed. I said,
his
what
was in the first one?
No, I know, but I didn't know that because I never bothered to watch it because I did not care. And then I saw the trailer that for the new one that was like, this time he's bringing his brother. And they made it seem like a buddy cop movie where he's like this assassin with his hardcore basketball prison yard brother. And I was, oh, this is great. I said, why did you tell me this was what the accountant was? I said, this is great. I will be watching. I will be watching The Accountant now. An autistic Ben Affleck. I've loved him forever. I had posters of him in my room when I was in high school. Hollywoodland, the original Superman.
I think I'll just
Who's played Superman and Batman in their lifetime? Ben Affleck.
What? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
played the guy
In
that played
Hollywoodland, he played.
Hollywoodland. Yeah, he
Yeah.
played the
George
radio.
George
Yeah.
Reed,
Oh,
the first Superman, the one that turned into a cartoon when he flew.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
whoa.
Daddy Fleck, I've always loved him. I've always pulled through for him. I said one day you will get it together, my good sir. Jennifer
always pull
Garner
up
has
for him.
always been my Hollywood white head. Morgan Freeman is my grandfather. Forrest Whitaker is my dad. Jennifer Garner is my mother.
Wow.
No, nobody does that.
A family tree made up like that? No, not these days, but
No,
hopefully in
you
the
don't
future
have
they
a
will.
Hollywood family tree. No.
I said no, but maybe I'm gonna start. You know,
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm related to Steve Buscemi. Maybe I don't know.
really?
No.
That'd be cool.
Feel that?
Got a little gene in you.
I feel like if if I had like Hollywood brothers, like Seth Rogen and Shia LaBeouf, there's no in between.
Wait, what?
A straight fuck up, straight kind of
Oh,
fuck up. He has Seth Rogen has new THC infused like cell. Oh, you guys are disappearing, or am I disappearing?
you're
You.
Disappearing.
You are. Trust us. We're just going along with the ride. We don't want to be rude to you, so we're just, going with the flow. She's gone. Yeah, the show is ours now. So
Ella, you there?
it's like we don't know.
Does anyone have?
Did it end?
Oh,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So
Did it end, y'all?
Oh.
no, we're still here.
No, we're not ended.
I think you're like the one with the.
Okay, or I guess we're
Guys,
ending.
I don't know if it's end or not.
No, just
No.
And no.
you can.
Did it end?
No.
No, it didn't end. Just
No.
end
It
it.
didn't
End it.
I'm trying.
Oh God.
This is hilarious.
Oh wait, I think it's now. It says outro video is playing. I don't see
It
it.
still says live.
It still says live.
Is it live?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says live. This is cool.
Oh, good lord.
We're live.
Slides in.
oh.
Is
We're
it?
still